Hi guys, welcome. Okay, so she's sleeping right now, but I gotta tell you, she's been sleeping for a while. I was waiting for a delivery, so I didn't want to start a live stream and then have to go get the delivery. So hopefully, I get another hour until she wakes up. We'll see what happens. Sometimes she'll sleep for 2 hours. Sometimes she'll wake up and she'll just be in the crib, like doing whatever, and she doesn't care that I'm not there. She's busy. Um, so we'll just see how it goes. See how it goes. Okay. See if I can find it on here. There we go. I mean, what kind of thumbnails? You would think that maybe I could wait and not let it go until I'm ready, or use the dog or something. It always gotta look crazy. Alright, I love this. Alright, thumbnail always looks horrible. Alright. Alright, the first person I have here is General for Sue for the rest of 2020. No longer, excuse me, holding yourself back. No longer holding yourself brings you to the right place at the right time. A substantial amount of money should be flowing to you before the end of the year. Also, earning a lot of respect from colleagues or business partners or whatever it is that you do all day, school, work, whatever. Feeling a little bit more in balance, feeling a little bit more in control of your life. And before the end of the year, the sun comes out. You've got some good stuff happening. Oh, I don't have any makeup on. Anyway, kind of look like hell. Whatever, it's fine. Because I have to go out for a run. It was raining all day, but since it stopped raining, I'm going to have to go out for a run after I do this. T, that general for me in the Sag. So I didn't want to shower until after I did the run. I did one of those 5-minute ab workouts this morning. I feel like, I mean, it's hard, but I feel like it's nothing. 5 minutes, like really? So I'm going to have to go out for a run. Anyway, general for me in the Sag. If you've pulled your energy back recently from him, he's going to come forward and he's going to be a little bit more persistent. He may be showing signs where he feels like he's losing you, or he feels like you're walking away from him. The relationship at some point can reground or get a little bit deeper, um, but it's going to be your choice. You have choices around you. And you might be feeling a little bit like you're at your end of your rope with him. And just when you make that decision, like, there's greener pastures out there for me, he may start putting in more attention. Looks like things are moving forward too with an Aquarius that's around you. I wouldn't be surprised if you had a Libra show up around you and a Cancer as well. Listen to your intuition. You're attracting a lot of options, which is good. It's always good to have options. Talia, general for tomorrow. Tomorrow looks a little bit like it's a mixed bag. Overall, the feeling for tomorrow is happiness, but there may be some points where you just feel a little bit burdened or feel a little indecisive, maybe a little bit unprepared, but you have a wish that comes true. So overall, the day is good, but there may be a couple of pitfalls in the day that are kind of like annoying. Annoying, yeah. You may hear from somebody tomorrow out of the blue who you haven't seen or spoken to in quite some time. Sarah, why did he message yesterday? What did he really want? Okay, he's got a couple of things going on around him. First of all, he's walking away from something. He may have had a tower moment. I don't know what your relationship is with him or what it has been, but he might be coming forward with an offer that's going to be hard to refuse. And he may be looking. Three of Pentacles is like a relationship with very deep roots. It's like he may be looking for something like he needs someone to lean on, and he's looking to you because he feels like you're secure and down to earth and grounded. He's going to be persistent. If you didn't answer him, he's going to try again. You could ignore him, but he's not going to give up right away. Seven of Wands is like persistence. Chloe, is it, will Terry be serious about me? Let's see. Yes, 70% chance he's serious, or he will be serious. Tiffany, general. Stepping into your own personal power and your own personal strength brings in mutual respect. Six of Pentacles is like, it's usually job or school related, where you're in a relationship with somebody business wise, where you're being well respected, well compensated, and highly appreciated. Strength brings in good luck and appreciation. Your career or school or whatever it is you do all day may be slow and steady, but you're on the right track. And you may be coming up with an idea for a practical business that could be transforming your life. Growth and transformation comes in around the practical idea for a business. Starting a new journey changes your life for the better quickly. Walking away from things that no longer serve you lessens anxiety. Sarah, if I do a manifestation for the weekend getaway, will it work? Yeah, it should, because, you know, things like that, they're not hard to manifest. You know, it's like when I think of like the idea of needing to manifest something, to me, it would be more of like opportunity, or, you know, like manifesting going to the grocery store. Like you get in the car, you go to the grocery store. You know what I mean? Like, so if you want to go away for the weekend, you just have to plan it. You know what I mean? Like, to me, it's easier. Like, a lot of things are in our control. Like, the idea of needing to manifest something to me is like calling in opportunities, or calling in like different love interests. Like, if there's nobody around you, right? Or if the people that are around you, it's not working. The idea of manifesting new love, like, I think that is something that needs to be manifested. Like, focus on, I want somebody who's loyal, or I want somebody who is a hard worker, or I want somebody who is looking for a long-term relationship. Like, that I think needs manifestation. But to go on a weekend getaway, you just need to plan it. You know what I mean? Like, if you need to manifest money, that's different. But as far as like a getaway or weekend away, a day away, um, that kind of stuff is really in our control. Yeah, you can do it. You got growth and transformation here. You have opportunities and things changing quickly. You can make that happen. Lily, how's the relationship going to be? Wait a minute. How is the relationship going between Z and S? Or Z and A? Z and A. It's okay. They have a wish around them. Things are moving forward. The happy home is here. Somebody may be a little bit unprepared. One person may be a step ahead of the other person, but otherwise the situation is okay. Um, Tiffany, for Dingus who wants a love read. Oh, thank you. Okay, Dingus wants a love read. You've got a wish. Put it out into the universe. First card that comes up around you, Nine of Cups. It could be a water sign that's coming in. Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. You're both prepared for things to move forward. Maybe a Cancer. Or it could be that the relationship moves forward quickly. Either way, you're heading towards the happy home. You're also heading towards all 10 cups being full. If you're not there yet, don't worry, it's coming. Starting a new journey with a spiritual type of relationship, which Hierophant could lead to marriage. Like, it's a spiritual connection that has a future. So you're on the right track, and I think it's a water sign coming in if you're not with anyone right now. CC. Is T and Troy are in a romantic relationship or are they friends? Okay. Is there romance between T and Troy? I think there is. I think that there is, but you know what? It might not end well because I got a tower moment around the two of them. So it may be something that's fun for like 5 minutes and then all of a sudden it's a big disaster. Mustafa. Oh, you know what? I like this one too, but I just feel like my head looks small. I don't know. I don't know. I'm used to having. I don't know. I have a big head. I feel like I need big hair to combat my big head. I don't know. I don't know. But I love the color of it, right? It's different. Yeah, I love the color. I'm gonna have to see if I can get some new ones that are like different colors. I don't know. I'll see what's out there. Amazon's got them pretty cheap. Anyway, is the spell book I got my hands on of real spells or mumbo jumbo? Okay, let's see. Is it real spells? Yeah. Yeah. Okay, the cards indicate yes, but I was going to say yes anyway because it's like if you believe in it and you're putting your effort into it, it doesn't really make a difference. Like I was watching once, I think it's Christina, the West Coast witch, I think it was. And she was doing bay leaf spells, which bay leaf spells are they're the quickest, easiest spells to do. You just write your wish on the bay leaf, you light it on fire, let it burn. I always feel like if the whole leaf burns out quickly, that's a good idea that it's gone out into the universe. It's going to happen fast. Then I always take the ashes and I scatter them underneath the front doormat. That's the way I learned how to do it. But she was saying that people will send in questions to her like, what if the bay leaf is broken? And what happens if I have to relight it? You know, like all these questions. Like, you know, like it's like simple. It's like light the bay leaf on fire, right? But then it's like you think, well, what kind of questions could you have? But people have questions. And she goes, listen, it's all about your intentions. You could use a piece of paper. It doesn't even have to be a fucking bay leaf. It's all about your intentions. Put it out into the universe. So that's what I think it is. If you believe in it and you're setting your intentions while you're doing whatever it is, a lot of spells, it's you use like a piece of yarn and you tie knots, but it's all about setting the intention and focusing on it while you're tying the knot. Same thing when I was studying Kabbalah, we wore the red string. It was about the rabbi was doing the prayer as you tied the knot. So whatever it is that you're doing, as long as you're focused on it, it's going out into the universe. And if you believe in it, it will work. Um, Kira, how will Daryl feel about me on our date on Sunday? First card, love interest. Feel successful. Four of Wands, happy home. He's going to be impressed, happy. Good luck is around the situation. Possible soulmate connection. He's going to be enamored. Kira, general. You've got success coming towards you. So you have a couple of things here. You've got success. You have a grounded relationship. Three of Pentacles usually speaks of a work relationship or a school relationship. Whatever it is, it's a relationship that you can count on. The roots are very deep. It also looks like the Ace of Pentacles, you could get a new job opportunity. It may be something creative or a little bit more creative than you're used to doing. Two of Cups, you should be entering a new relationship soon, but you may be undecided about it. There's celebration if you decide to move forward. You have a Virgo coming in who may be of significance. and no longer holding yourself back, life starts to move forward, feeling like you're not so stuck in the ground. Intuition is heightened. Listen to it. Assess what will happen in the near future. You're coming into a time where you're reaping some good karma. Good karma is coming back to you. Anxiety is moving into the past. Hard work or going back to school, taking a course, learning a new skill of some type comes in. No longer holding yourself back brings you over to greener pastures. Looks like you might have to make some decisions when it comes to work or school or how you're going to move forward, but it's a good decision. It's not like, it would be something that you would be excited for. The moon, your intuition is enhanced. Listen to it. And the sun card, which is happiness comes out over your life. Kira, love for this month. You got a couple of new people coming in or new opportunities. First of all, you have the sun card, which is happiness that comes out over your love life. You may see, speak, or hear from somebody who you haven't heard from in quite some time. Somebody from your past returns. There's a Pisces coming in. There's an Aquarius coming in. And then you also have, you have an Aquarius, but there's another air sign too that's here. Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Listen to your intuition. Love life moves forward. Chariot. You're on the right track. The sun comes out. Love life moves forward. Three of Cups. You're going to have something to celebrate around your love life before the end of September. Elizabeth, career the next 2 weeks. Have an interview on Thursday. Okay. You may start to feel like all the hard work that you've put into your career is now starting to pay off. Money starts to flow to you. You may have decisions. You may be undecided. You may get more than one job opportunity coming up. Three of Cups is something to celebrate. You have a wish, put it out into the universe. Strength comes in around your career plus choices. I think that you may be getting more than one opportunity, and you may have to make a decision between a couple of jobs. Not a bad thing. Good thing. He's undecided when he contacts you. He reaches out to you not really knowing what he wants, just kind of testing the waters, feeling like he's waiting for his ship to come in. At the point that he reaches out to you, he comes in out of the blue when you least expect it. He's feeling betrayed or hurt by. It's very strange because this one here is buffering, but that buffer again. Fuck. I don't know what's going on here. Hang on one second. I think it's okay. I think it's okay. I'm not really sure, but that one, the picture is blurry. Proceed. It's trying to reconnect. Can it just connect? See, and then there's a delay. But I think it's okay. I think it's all right. What can I expect in the next couple of weeks for love? Perseverance. Perseverance leads to a new relationship. I think the next couple of weeks are about healing. That's what I think. Walking away from things that no longer serve you, bring in a new love interest. I can't tell you that it's going to happen in 2 weeks. It may take longer than that, but this is what's coming up on the horizon. The next thing that comes in is a new love interest comes in when you distance yourself from the past and walk away from things that no longer serve you. Aroha, does he want communication? Communication, should I reach out first? Okay. I wouldn't reach out first. No, I wouldn't. Not now. It's not coming up strong enough. Gabby, spirit messages. Two of air, being unable or unwilling to make a decision, a stalemate, pretending that there is no problem. The page of water, intuitive, sensitive, artistic, and friendly. A new person enters your life. A relationship begins a new phase, heightened psychic abilities. Ace of fire, an exciting new opportunity, career advancement, change your life now. Love, will my boss defend me against the girls in my opinion? The girls are against me and want me gone from the job. Well, all right, let's see. Will my boss defend me against the girls? Yes, I do think that your boss defends you. And I think you're going to have choices around you. I think that your boss is going to defend you, yeah. I don't think you got to worry about anything. Let me see if I can find it on here. I think you're okay. Cece, did Troy and T already have intimacy? I think so. I think so, yeah. Love. If I would ask, would my boss transfer me to another town or should I just resign? I would not resign because of somebody else. I would only resign if that's what you want. Don't let somebody else bully you into something. No, fuck that. Um, the subject of bullying comes up a lot. And, like I think most of the time we think of little kids as being bullied. But it happens to adults. One of my friends she's older than me. Um, she's older, like she's not like 18. I don't she's a couple of years older than me. Anyway, she belonged to a gym that was a really expensive gym and it had everything in it from like swimming pools to like saunas. It was the kind of place that like you could spend the whole day there. They even have daycare, like you can leave your kid there for like the day. Anyhow, so she really enjoyed the gym and she kind of appreciated it that there was a pool in the summertime, like it was like being at a resort because the pool was outside. They had two pools. One was inside, one was outside. The outside one you could spend the whole day there and read and do whatever. But she found that in the gym there were women, grown women, that were like bullying her. Like she said, that every time that she was around them, they would make comments about her. And she had the idea that like some of the men there may have been cops and they may have been researching her because they seemed to know a lot about her. And she wanted to leave the gym. And I was like, if you back down to bullies, you're going to be confronted with the situation somewhere else, right? Where people are going to bully you again. Because until you stand up for yourself, that situation is going to keep coming up. She wound up making the decision to leave the gym because she felt very uncomfortable there, and it's very expensive. It wasn't one of these gyms that was like $20 a month. It was very expensive. I think it was close to 200 a month. Anyway, but she enjoyed it, and I was like, I don't think that you should make them chase you out of there. But for her own sanity, she felt very uncomfortable. And she's not the kind of person, like, she's not walking around half naked. She's not like flirting with miscellaneous guys. She's the kind of person that like would walk in there like with a hat on. You wouldn't even notice her. It's not like, and like she does that on purpose. She likes to go in, do what she's got to do, and leave. She's not like sticking her boobs in everyone's face. So I couldn't figure out what was making them attack her, but she felt very bullied by them, and she wound up leaving the gym. Anyway, I don't think you should let somebody bully you out of your job. Changing towns, let's see how that is. Will we get transferred to another town? You could get transferred to another town, yeah. I mean, like, ultimately, you have to do what's right for you. It's just like with my friend. She was like, you know what? The anxiety it was causing me to go there. I just don't need to do that. She tried talking to them about it. But, like, how do you talk to management about being bullied? Like, what? Like, they can't police the place. They can't, you know what I mean? Like, you don't, like, what are you going to do? Like, the manager's going to go over and say, excuse me, but don't make comments about that woman over there. You know what I mean? Like, it's just very awkward. But it's like, you want to tell people to grow the fuck up already, but people, some people have never made it out of high school, and that's just all there is to it. I think you could change jobs as far as the towns go. I don't think you should let them bully you out of your job. No, I would say no. Not unless you had something else lined up and you were like, I just don't want to deal with this anymore. But that's your money and your livelihood, and you shouldn't give that up because other people are assholes. Roha, my love life will improve with him or without. Will it improve with him? Got a tower moment around him. No, there's something about this situation that's not coming up. I don't think that it's either he's not looking for a commitment or he's just not in the same place you are. I think your life is going to move forward without him. I got to say that. It just doesn't seem, it seems like you're putting in way more effort than he is, and you're not getting out of it what you're putting into it. Miss Rosie, A's son still living with him or has he moved out? Okay, is A's son living with him? Um, I think he may still be living with him because it might have something to do with the son is short on money or he's worried about money. I don't know that he's going to be there long term though. It may be something temporary until he gets that money together. Son, what does Jeanette think of me? Okay. What does Jeanette think of me? Thinks that you're forward moving or that you're, um, kind of like a go-getter or you're ambitious. Thinks that you're nurturing, kind. She may be a little jealous of you or a little envious of that because I think that she may think that you're a little more successful than she is or you're a little more driven. She thinks that you're attractive, lucky, smart, intelligent, and that you don't hold yourself back. There could be a little bit of jealousy in there. Kira, what's on Leroy's mind about me? He's a little undecided. But he does want things to grow, evolve, and change, and he feels like he's got good karma coming in. He wants success around this situation. He just doesn't know if the relationship would ever be what he wants it to be, and he's afraid of getting back into like a toxic situation or a repetitive cycle. But he thinks about things a lot. Mariah, are Em and I going to have kids together? You have a 33% chance that you'll have kids together. Phantom, what's going on with A at the moment? She's a Capricorn. She may be feeling a little bit stuck around a tower moment. She may have had a tower moment recently and she can't find her way out of it. And she may be a little bit argumentative, a little bit defensive, and feel like she's carrying around the weight of the world on her shoulders. She also has a demon around her, the devil. I don't know if she's got an addiction of some type. She's a little disappointed. It's like she's stuck. She's got to get herself in order. She really does. It's like one terror moment after another, not doing the right thing, not making the right decisions, and falling back into old bad habits. TD, he didn't follow through or say anything. He's unprepared. I don't think that he's 100% sure that he's free. That's why. I don't think that he wants to follow through if he has to cancel. But this to me is just as bad. Um, he's like slow moving. He's not following through or being perseverant. There's regret around the situation. I don't know about this guy. I mean, his intentions are good. It's like his intentions are there, but he doesn't follow through. And I think that you're just going to get fed up with him and you may tell him where to go. I mean, you have other opportunities coming in and you don't really have to sit around and wait for this guy. You know what I mean? For him to not follow through on what he says, you know, it's like his intentions are good. He means it at the moment that he says it. He just doesn't seem to ever like live up to it. And yeah, it's very frustrating. April, was it Jay I saw yesterday on the rooftop? Yeah, I think it was. Kira, what can I expect if I give Daryl a chance? It looks like you may be undecided for a little bit, but if you give him a chance, there's happiness that comes in. Being at the right place at the right time, you may feel like something is meant to be here and the love cup is full. You may not be real crazy about him in the beginning. It may be the kind of thing you just have to kind of give it a minute, you know. You might almost feel like I don't even want to put my energy in over there, but it could lead to happiness. Um, I would give it a shot. I would give him a chance. Samantha, general for September. Maybe going back to school for something, learning a new skill that brings in appreciation and balance. Whatever it is, it would be good for you. No longer holding yourself back. Going back to school, taking a course, whatever it is, plus the balance and the appreciation can lead to more choices that come in September. Somebody from your past may be returning, could be an old friend you haven't seen or spoken to in some time. And feels like life is starting to move forward quickly in the month of September. It also looks like feeling a little bit more well balanced. Life is a little bit more in balance, and you have some good luck coming in. Wheel of Fortune, good luck comes in. April, will Jay the Cancer message me again? What is he feeling? Yeah, he'll message you again. He may be focused right now. Like, he comes off as a little bit selfish. Like, he doesn't really consider other people's feelings so much. He just kind of does what he wants when he wants to. He's got success around a business endeavor right now. That may be what's keeping him busy. And got good luck around it. This is the Cancer, right? We got a Cancer here, yeah. Um, he's he will reach out again, and he's going to want to see you again, but he just kind of does what he wants when he wants. You may get fed up with him as well, and you got other people around you too, so you may be deciding to move forward with somebody else at some point. Crystal, is Eric saving money to buy a house now? Yeah, I think he is. He's got the 10 of Cups. He should be in a good place soon. Adriana, when am I changing jobs and will I like it better? Could be sometime this fall, like the month of November. Will I like it better? Yes, you will. And there might be more money in a higher position, like a higher respected position. Ronnie, rest of the week and the weekend energy. Okay. The rest of the week and the weekend should be good. It's be prepared for celebration. Um, Energy is good. It's like happiness, celebration, good things coming in. It should be a nice weekend. I hate Labor Day. Oh God, do I hate it? I think it's so depressing. T, that when will I see the Sag again? Could be soon, like within the next 5 days. Yeah. I would say 5 days to 2 weeks. You should see him again. Michelle, can you tell me more about the new love? Do I meet them online? Maybe a sign. I can't tell you where you're going to meet somebody. I don't know. Um, the thing is with online, if you're online and you're putting in effort, you're going to meet someone because everybody there is available and that's what they're looking to do. If you're not a person that does the online thing, I can't tell you where you're going to meet them. I don't know. Sign. This person will be very intelligent, very attractive, very successful, and they're constantly growing and changing. They could be a Capricorn. You got a Capricorn here. They're very intuitive. They may have a creative side. They're very practical, grounded, down to earth, but yet they're not a dud. Like they have a good personality. I don't know where you're going to meet them though. I would look out for a Capricorn. I think it's a Capricorn coming in. T, Vet, what's going on with the Aquarius in love? It doesn't really seem like much is going on. I mean, it looks like as far as manifesting somebody or calling somebody in, they're not being very successful at it. There is somebody from their past that may be around. Could be a grounded relationship that's very stable and it could be successful, but it doesn't look like there's a lot of love there. And maybe the kind of thing like, I go back to my ex because there's nobody else around, not because I'm truly in love with them. But I can't even swear to that because there's no love around them right now, really. And it's like there's no sex either. It's just kind of like there's somebody from my past around. Gabby. Question on moving. Did I miss out on the deal or will I find a better deal? Can you tell me if it will be near where I am now or will I be moving further away? I wouldn't look at anything like missing a deal because I think that if you miss something, then it's not meant to be. You know what I mean? Um, will it be near where I'm living now? I think you're going to be staying in the vicinity of where you are now. And I think you will get a better deal. Like, it's like things that are meant to be. Like, when I had to get this place, I was living with my mother at the time. And it wasn't like I had to be out by March 1st or anything like that. I just had to find a place. Um, I looked at this place and I looked at a place probably about 7 miles away from here. But this place was closest to my two jobs. 2 miles up the street, 7 miles up the street. I wanted this place. So the realtor at the time said, she showed me the place and she contacted the owner and she said, okay, I have a brother and sister that want the place, but they have a dog. How do you feel about a dog? And she said, well, I don't mind the dog, but I don't think dogs are allowed there. So the realtor called me up and said, you can't have the place. They won't take the dog. And my dog was like 14 at the time, and it was like, I wasn't leaving her with my mother. The dog was mine. She was coming with me. I wasn't in a hurry to get a place. So realtor kind of like, nothing happened for a while. It was a while. I swear to God, over my mother's grave, I got a call from I had a dream that I got a call from the realtor, and she said the landlord made a mistake. She was there this weekend, and she was talking to one of the neighbors, and you're allowed to have a dog. And in the dream, I was arguing with the realtor. I was like, "Don't tell me that I can have a dog, and then I'm going to get there, and there's going to be problems, blah blah blah." And she was like, "No, no, no, you can have a dog there." So in the dream, I said, okay, I'm going to take the place. I swear to God, the next day the realtor called me. And I've never had a dream that was exactly that prophetic like I had with this place. But it's the kind of thing, like, if it's meant to be, it's meant to be, you know? So don't look at it like you lost out on an opportunity, because either the opportunity for that place will reappear or you'll find something else. Like, when she called me, I was like, don't tell me that I can move in there. I said the same thing to her. I'm like, I just had a dream about this. You wouldn't even believe it. And she said, oh, no, the landlord just wants to meet the dog. So bring the dog with you to sign the lease. And Brady moved in with us. But, you know, so like sometimes, like if something's meant to be, it's meant to be. And you'll figure it out. You'll wind up back there somehow. Or that the opportunity with the other people falls through when you wind up getting it. Like bizarre things like that happen. April, love for September. Listen to your intuition. You have a new interest that shows up that might be an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. It looks like you have a wish, put it out into the universe. The Magician, watch your thoughts because you can manifest just about anything you want. In the month of September, it also looks like you might have a Gemini showing up. You have a couple of different options. It's showing here that you're moving on to greener pastures. So if something doesn't work for you in the month of September, come October, you'll cut it out of your life. So everyone's got to either step up to the plate or you're just going to move forward, which I think is good. I really do. I think it's good. Aroha. Why has he been silent? Is our connection done? He needs a little bit of space. See, it shows that one person here is holding the relationship together. One person does all the work. So when that happens and things go out of balance, you have to bring the relationship back into balance. Otherwise, it's going to fall apart. Because one person becomes like the rock star on the stage, and the other person is like like the groupie, and the relationship is way out of balance. And what happens is the other person, like they they're not appreciating you. He's not appreciating you. If I mean the cards are indicating that you're doing all the work to maintain this relationship. If that's the case, it's not going to last. That's not how a relationship works. So you have to give it space, give him time, disconnect, and see what happens. And then the chips fall where they may. I mean, either he comes back and he starts to do his part, or you move on with your life. But you can't be the only person that's working on the relationship. And Six of Pentacles in reverse, that's what it's showing. It's not two parties working on the relationship. One person does all the work. He doesn't put in any effort. This is what it's showing. He holds himself back. I would I wouldn't reach out to him. I wouldn't do anything. I would give this space and see what happens. It's like he's not appreciating you. And when that happens, once things go out of balance, it's very hard. It's very hard to put things back together because one person usually feels resentful, the other person usually feels annoyed or like yeah, my suggestion would be to just give this space and see what happens because you're doing way too much work and he's not doing enough. Love, what the girls from work think of me. They think that you're forward moving. They think that you're loving and kind, or you're a nice person. Um, they think that you have good luck around you and that you're very smart. I don't know why you think that they're out to get you. They could be. I mean, there's a little indecision around them, but it doesn't like I'm not getting anything like they're not trying to stab you in the back. They're not trying to betray you. That's not showing up right now. But if you think that that's what's happening, or if that's what you feel, you're feeling a little bit burdened by the situation. They can't. Random employees at work can't take away your job. The only person that can is your boss, and your boss can't take away your job because somebody doesn't like you. It just doesn't work like that. I wouldn't worry about them. I would distance yourself from them if you think that they're being bullies. The cards aren't indicating that they feel, bad about you or that they think poorly of you. The cards indicate that they think good of you. But if you don't like them for whatever reason, I would just stay away from them. You're there to work. You're not there to make friends. It's unfortunate that that's how it is because I think that, when you spend so much time working with people, you just naturally become friends. But some people just aren't. And you don't have to be friendly with them. Just go in there and do what you got to do and go home. Kira, will I still end up going to Leroy's sister's dinner? I think you will. Yeah, you got 3 aces. I think you will. April, is Jay the Sage back in Vancouver? Yeah, I think he is. Yeah. Or he will be soon. Lily, love for September. If you're not with anyone right now, you have a love offer that you're not going to be able to refuse with a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. But you could have some choices that come in also with a water sign who doesn't hold himself back and is very forward moving. Scorpio, Pisces, or a Cancer. You may be undecided. The next relationship you get into is a soulmate relationship if you're not with anyone right now. If you are with someone right now, leaving negativity in the past benefits your relationship. Current relationship is a soulmate relationship and it becomes very passionate. Both people are doing equal work, no longer holding yourself back, and the relationship moves along smoothly. Kira, update for the week and the weekend. This week and the weekend should be pretty good. The Chariot, life starts to move forward quickly. Perseverance. You may be spending time heading to greener pastures or doing different things or hanging out with people that you don't normally hang out with. Leaving disappointment and arguments in the past. You got some good luck that comes in around this week or this weekend. Happiness. Could be spending time with, well, you have a wish. Put it out into the universe. You have a fire sign around you, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Cause for celebration comes up this weekend. Who knows, maybe somebody invites you to like a Labor Day thing. Life changes better for the, quickly. Brings in a new love opportunity or a new love interest. Got a couple of people around you. You have a Cancer, you have a Sagittarius, you have a Taurus. And your intuition is heightened. So you may have like a couple of nice things happening with friends, but you may have a couple of dates or offers this between this week and the end of the weekend that are love related. Beautiful one. Will the Sag offer a monogamous relationship? I'm not seeing it coming in anytime soon. I'm not getting any aces. So the chances are slender that he's coming in with a monogamous relationship. TD, what's next for me in the Aries? You know, it shows transformation, but it shows that you have choices around you, and you may decide to go with a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, because it doesn't look like this Aries has follows through with anything that he promises, and it looks like it leaves you disappointed. You may actually have words with him about it with the Five of Swords. And you may say something to him like, you know, I have other opportunities. I'm not waiting around for you, or something like that may come up. Especially if he does this to you again. Adriana, why did I hear that while I was asleep in my ear? You may have had some kind of a ancestor whispering something. I don't know what they said or what it was that you heard, but judgment card. There could have been contact from the other side giving you a message. MA, will the Libra and I reconcile this month? And if not, why? I don't think you're reconciling with the Libra this month. I think that the Libra needs some space. And I don't think that they're looking to get back into a relationship or for things to move forward. They're feeling stuck in the mud. Hangman. It's not going anywhere this month. Or it's not going where you want it to go. You could hear from them, but I don't think that things are moving forward the way you want them to. Kira, when will I see Leroy again? It could be within the next 8 days. Kira, what can I expect on Labor Day? Listen to your intuition. You may get invited to a party or something, a party or a barbecue or something. Something where you're feeling like you're well respected or that there's success around it. It would be a good time if you went. It may even be with a love connection, lover's card. It could be a love interest invites you to go somewhere, and you go and it's a good time. Aroha, how much longer will I be alone? You could have a new relationship starting in October. It's not that far off. Jay, why did Jessica delete my friend request on Facebook? It's funny. She shows that she's undecided. She's in a slowdown and she's feeling hurt about something. I don't know if she thinks that you hurt her or she's just being self-protective. Interesting. She's also not putting any effort in. Maybe she thinks that you're interested in somebody else and you're not interested in her. So she deleted it because she doesn't want you to see her pictures, or she wants to let you know she's annoyed. I think she's annoyed about something, and that's why she deleted it. Marth, love reading for me in the Pisces. Okay, it looks like with this Pisces, is this someone new? Because it looks like you could have a new journey with this person. Or somebody that you've never been with before. Could be a new journey with the Fool card. Feeling a little bit more balanced and things could change, develop, and grow. And that could happen pretty quickly, leads to cause for celebration. But there are also choices here. But I think there's choices on both your sides. Not just one person has to make a choice. There may be a Taurus around this situation on one of your sides that's involved here. Listen to your intuition. The relationship with the Pisces would be very well balanced with the Six of Pentacles. So if you guys aren't together or you haven't started anything yet, it might be on its way, and there just may be some like loose ends that need to be tied up first. April, I'm about to send him a message to tell him off and telling him that he's disrespectful for canceling plans again, even though I told him before I don't accept it. How will it be? He's going to be hurt and anxious. It's going to cause a disruption in your relationship. He's going to spend a lot of time thinking about things. He's not going to be ready for you to send that kind of a message. You're going to take him by surprise. I would tell him how you feel, because, it's like anyone can need to cancel once, okay? Anyone can, like, fuck up once. That's totally acceptable. But when it keeps happening and when somebody keeps you hanging on, I would agree with you. Like, the more that you're accepting this, the more he's going to do it to you. So I don't think that there's anything wrong with putting your foot down, because like you get to the point where you're like, I'm not seeing him anyway. So what the fuck is the difference, right? I mean, what do you got to lose? He's going to be very surprised that you're going to send a message like that. I can tell you that right now. But like, these guys either have to shit or get off the pot already. I mean, what are we doing here? Like I always say to people, like, there's no dress rehearsal here. When you're in high school and you're like, okay, well, when I'm 18, I'm going to move into New York City, or I'm going to move to LA, and I'm going to, okay, but now it's like, okay, we're already 18. We're well past that. It's like either we're doing it now or we're not doing it. What are we waiting for? And if you don't want to do it and you don't want, then let me go with somebody else. But don't fucking promise me things and then not show up, because this is my life. you know? It's very frustrating when people do this. That's why I don't think you're wrong. I would do that, and then I would be ready to be done with it, because if you're done with it, and you put it behind you, you have a lot of other opportunity coming in. But I wouldn't do it if you're expecting that it's going to make him change, because I don't think it's going to. I think that you've told him before. So just be sure that that's what you want to do. Amanda. I'll be 20 next Wednesday. Wait. I'll be 20 weeks next Wednesday, boy or girl. The way that I always do gender is by the day. Do you know the day of conception? If you know the day of conception, send it with a purple heart. Otherwise, I'm going to do the cards. I don't trust the cards. I trust the day of conception. If you know it, I can tell you by where the moon was. I'm going to see what the cards say, but I'm telling you, I don't trust it. Okay, so majority black would be boy, majority red would be girl, and we have girl. But like I said, I don't trust this. If you know the day of conception, send it with purple hearts, and I'll look it up. Inez, what can I expect in career now until next week? Good luck comes in next week. Happiness comes in next week. Good karma comes to you next week. You may get new opportunity. You got money flowing to you next week with the Empress. Love, money, and abundance. Next week should be a good week for you. Maybe new opportunity comes in. Ronnie, spiritual update. I've been having flashes of colors. Very interesting. What colors have you been seeing? Because the colors can be indicative. Like green it could be healing. It could be money, fertility, growth. Blue, healing. Pink, love. White, healing and clearing. Intuition is definitely growing. Listen to your intuition. Clairaudient, clairvoyant, all that stuff is starting to happen. And I would keep working with your intuition and balancing and grounding. Yeah, I know that's intense. Flashes of color. Um, Blue healing. Purple could be intuition. If you're seeing purple, your intuition's heightening. Red would be feeling more grounded. And that would all be stuff that you're picking up. It also could be stuff you're picking up from other people, people around you. Very interesting. Princess Tiana. Um, what's next for me and Jay? We're both Gemini. Okay. You guys could start a new journey with the Fool. Yeah, leaving anxiety in the past, feeling a little bit more balanced. You may be spending a lot of time together and talking a lot. Things move forward. You may be spending more time together in the next month. April, is Jay the Sag going to reach out to me? I don't see communication coming in right now. I don't think so. Not right now. Bumblebee, did David ever have a crush on me? Yes, I think he did. I think he did. Kira, do you see Leroy and I getting back together? I think that's going to be your choice. I think you get the opportunity. I don't know whether or not you're going to go for it, though. You get the opportunity. I don't know that you're going to go back to him, though. The opportunity is going to come back, though. You're going to get the opportunity at some point. Jasmine, how does M feel about our conversation today? A little argumentative. I don't know what went on, but they're feeling a little bit stuck, a little bit of a slowdown, a little bit argumentative. Um, yeah. Five of Wands and the Five of Swords is a little bit argumentative. I don't know what you guys spoke about, but they may be feeling a little bit angry or irritated about it now. Ashmita, RJ says that he has no space. When will he get in touch? Says he's all right. Let's see. When will he get in touch? It could be within the next 5 days to 5 weeks. You have a 5 around it. It could be September 5th. There's a 5 around it. 5 days to 5 weeks. Bumblebee, what is H hiding? I don't think that they're hiding anything. In fact, you have the Fool here in reverse, which means something is good. The cat's going to get let out of the bag if there is something, and it will not be something that can be. It's like once the cat's out of the bag, that's it. It's out in the open. Um, if they're hiding anything, it could be that they had. There could be money worries. The Five of Pentacles, but I feel like in this day and age, who doesn't have money worries? The Two of Pentacles, they're feeling a little bit more balanced. They may have some anxiety when it comes to money. I don't really feel like they're hiding anything from you. They could be feeling financially unstable. That may be it. Maybe they're not comfortable with discussing that. Some people, like, to them, money it equals self-worth. To me, it doesn't. Like, I don't care. I mean, there have been times where I've been, like, fucking broke ass, like, and I don't think that makes me any less worthy. It just means that I've had to pay my bills and that, whatever happened. And then there have been times where I've had substantial money in my account. Money is a flow of energy, but some people, like, to them, their money is their self-worth. So it could be that there's something about money that they're hiding from you. But otherwise, I don't think they're really hiding anything. Krista, how is Jay feeling in general? And how's he feeling about our connection? Okay, how's he feeling in general? He's not listening to his intuition. He's feeling a little bit negative and he's feeling a little bit burdened. All right, how is he feeling about your connection? It's got a little sharp energy around it, and he feels a little bit undecided, but he knows that there is mutual love between the two of you. He does feel like things are growing and changing, or they will be in the future, but overall, I don't think that he's in the best place right now. He's a little bit like negative, feels negative. Venus, will A message me? How does he feel about me? I'm not seeing communication coming in right now, so it may take some time. He thinks highly of you. He thinks you're intelligent, attractive, hardworking, sincere, but I just don't see communication coming in right now. It may take a little while. You'll get communication eventually. It just may not be this week. Aroha. I don't see it yet, so let me do Mustafa. How is Miriam feeling about me right now? She thinks that you're grounded, down to earth, attractive. She thinks that you're crazy for her. Like, she knows how much you care for her. She thinks the two of you have a soulmate connection. She also thinks that you're hardworking, you're very happy, and you're loyal. Aroha, whenever I try to walk away, I feel pulled back by him. Why is this? There is unfinished business. Well, I mean, it depends what you feel, like what you mean by feeling pulled back. If it's the kind of thing where, like, he reaches out to you and then you find yourself coming back into it, that's okay. Because, you know, if you disappear from somebody's life and they take notice and they reach out to you, then that's okay. But if you're feeling like you're walking away, but you're just going back to them and they haven't done anything, then I would sit with yourself and think about what it is that's calling you back to them. Because most of the time it has nothing to do with the other person, and it has to do with what's going on inside us. Because if he's not doing anything to pull you back in, you know, like, and people keep, especially men, keep women hanging on and hanging on and hanging on, but they never take them anywhere. I've seen it happen a million times. Like, tomorrow, 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 and tomorrow never comes. So it's up to you then to make a decision. Like, I'm walking away from this and that's it. I'm shutting the door and goodbye. And you're strong enough to do that. You just have to make that decision. Now, if he's reaching out to you and pulling you back in, that can be a sign that, I mean, you know, it's like the relationship has to stay in balance. I'm going to say that a million times because there are so many times where I see one person, usually the woman, doing all the work. Texting, texting, texting. When am I going to hear from him? When am I going to hear from him? Well, you just sent 45 text messages and he hasn't answered you. Stop texting him. Disappear for a while. Let him take notice of you being away. If the person notices that you've disappeared, you got busy doing something else, the relationship starts to come back into balance, then that's okay to participate in it. But when one person is doing all the work, you know, it becomes like one person is chasing after the other. And you're never going to catch that person. You're just going to keep chasing. So it depends what you mean by being pulled back in. If it's just a feeling that you're getting, chances are that's just you wanting to contact him or you wanting to be in his life. But why is it that you want to be in his life? Like, think about the situation. I say it to people all the time. What do you like about this person? What do you want with this person? If this person is not reciprocating what you're putting in, why would you want to be in that relationship? What is it? Because it's not that person. It's something that's going on inside you. They're just pulling it out of you. And the dangerous thing about these situations is that they can give you enough to keep you hanging on the fish line, but not ever getting anywhere. And then you know, it's like I've seen people like 3 years, 5 years. It's like, is it going to happen now? It's going to happen now? No. If it hasn't happened yet, you know, you got to make your decision. If this is something that you still want to participate in. See, it shows here out of balance. Things are upside down. It shows argumentative too. I don't know if you guys argue, or you could have an argument. He's unprepared. Yeah, and things don't move forward fast enough. This is what I would do. This is, and I've done this in the past. Disappear for a while, get busy doing something else. If you see him showing up, then you can entertain it. If he doesn't show up and you still find yourself with like, when is he going to call? When is he going to call? When is he going to call? Looking at your phone every 2 seconds, then you have not disconnected your energy from him. You're still very much in his energy. You really have to kind of put yourself in another place. Otherwise, he's still going to feel you. He needs to feel you gone for him to come forward, and then see where you are at that moment. Because nobody has control over you but you. So even if you feel like he's pulling you back, you have the right to say, no, I don't want this in my life. I don't want to wait around for something that's not going to happen. Or I don't want to wait around for somebody who only puts in 10% of the work that I put in. I'm doing all the work. I'm doing everything for this person and they do nothing for me. They don't meet me halfway. I don't want to do that anymore. So then you make the decision to walk away. But you have to be committed to yourself. See, that's the thing. And that's what I think is hard for a lot of people. Amanda, love reading for Austin the Taurus and me the Gemini. Okay, this relationship looks like there's some poor timing around it. Judgment is in reverse, and somebody may have been hurt here. If that's the case and there's a little bit of negativity, this is going to move into the past. Things could change for the better. You have a wish, put it out into the universe. But it does look like there are going to be other choices around you. You've got other choices. You got another earth sign here, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. If this Taurus doesn't step up to the plate, you're going to have other choices and you may decide to leave this in the past. Because I think that you've been hurt by this person before. Or they were hurt by you. Somebody here was hurt. And if he doesn't step up to the plate, you have another earth sign coming in. Could be a creative earth sign. They may be a Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo, but they have a very creative side. And you cut through the bullshit. So if this first person, this Taurus, comes back with like a song and a dance, you're not going to have it. You're going to, no, that's not true. Don't bullshit me. And then things could move forward, but it's going to be your choice because you have other people coming in. Maria, is T using me or protecting me? Or is T using me? Is T using me? 70% chance he's using you. Is he protecting me? It comes up higher that he's using you. So if he's saying he's protecting you, he's full of shit. He may be doing things for very selfish reasons. Like protecting you from what? Protecting you, I don't know. No, I don't think he's protecting you. I think he's worried about himself. Anthony, does she inquire my news and how? What will happen with the situation between us by the end of the year? Okay, let's see. The timing is a little bit off. Judgment in reverse. Before the end of the year, she could be feeling hurt and regretful. But you might not hear from her yet. Or if you do, you might hear from her. But I don't think things move forward before the end of the year between you and her. Now, does she inquire about you? I think, well, you got good karma coming in. She may be getting hurt before the end of the year from this other guy that she's with. And things could move forward between you and her at the beginning of next year. I don't know that it's going to happen that fast because judgment is in reverse. I think that she does inquire about you or look at stuff, or hears things about you. She may if she's got you blocked, she probably can't look at your things, right? Well, somebody may be telling her something about you. She may hear stuff about you. You may come up in conversation. Jojo, Dre texted me this morning. I didn't answer. How's this energy towards me? The energy is okay. He's feeling grounded and stable. He feels like the energy is grounded. Um, he feels like you're going to answer him. Yeah, he thinks that you're going to answer him. Yeah, his energy, it's stable. It comes up very stable today. Oh, April 25th was the day of conception? Okay, so let's see. This phone here sucks. Let me see if I can do it. Where was the moon on April? Okay, April 25th, the moon was in Gemini. So, Gemini, interesting, is a dual sign. So, being that it's the twins, it could kind of go either way. Gemini's a male sign, though, so I would have to go with that baby would be a boy. I mean, there's always a slender chance, being that the moon's in a dual sign, that it could be a girl, but I think it's Gemini's a masculine sign. I would trust that more than the cards. But see what the doctors say. Um, the dual signs could go either way, but I'm pretty sure that with it being a Gemini, it would be a male baby. April, what do the cards say that I should wait or send a message? Should I send the message? The cards indicate 3 aces. You should send that message. Just be prepared that when you send it, it might not go the way you want it to go. But it's not right. Like, you don't make plans with somebody continuously and then cancel them. Like, who needs you? You're not that great. I'm not waiting around for you. Rochella, general finances for September. Sun comes out over your finances. Listen to your intuition. Things should be improving in the month of September. You're prepared and things change for the better quickly. Moves forward. Financial situation moves forward, plus you have a wish around. Put it out into the universe. Something is improving for you dramatically in the month of September. Jay. Does Jessica have low or no interest in me? I think that she was very interested in you, but I think that she felt like it was going nowhere. So now she's kind of like lost some interest. Yeah, I think she's lost some interest. Sarah, general love. Things change for the better for you quickly. 8 of Wands. You have an earth sign showing up, possibly a Taurus, if you're not with anyone right now, who would be financially stable. Listen to your intuition. You also have a Sagittarius coming in, who is going to be very enamored with you. Love, money, abundance, fertility with the Empress card. Be careful if you don't want children when that card shows up. You're no longer holding yourself back. Your love life moves forward and you have success around it. So look out for a Taurus and a Sag coming in if you're not with anyone right now. If you are, then those cards would indicate that peace and serenity comes to a current relationship that could lead to a spiritual connection, possibly marriage. Aroha, what is going to cause our Tower moment? A disappointment causes an argument that leads to a Tower moment. So somebody gets disappointed about something. There's disappointment that comes in that leads to an argument that causes a Tower moment. Bumblebee, will H ever mature and commit? This person matures eventually, but I'm not seeing a commitment coming in anytime soon. April, does the Sag still think of me? I left him on red last time. He thinks that I hate him. He does still think of you. I don't think he thinks you hate him. I just think he feels like the situation's going nowhere. There's no future. Tanya, how's Kay feeling? Will he contact me? He should make contact within the next 8 days. Looks like he's very focused on himself right now. He's got like a lot of new beginnings happening around him. I don't know if he's starting a new job, going back to school, something creative, a creative project of some type. He's feeling very grounded and stable. He's got some good karma around him. He feels like he's working on his life. Like he's growing, changing, and evolving. That's where his focus is right now. I think you'll hear from him maybe within the next 2 weeks, 8 days to 2 weeks. Love Olivia. Love reading from me and Aiden. Things are slow and steady. Chariot in reverse plus the Knight of Pentacles, slow. He may be unprepared. You may feel like this relationship is a little bit stuck. He's another one that could be focused on school or business. Possibly school, or going back to school for something with the Eight of Pentacles. Things are kind of slow. Six of Pentacles in reverse. I would watch out that you're not the only person putting in effort into this relationship. Six of Pentacles in reverse. Feels like one person does all the work and the other person's not putting in much effort. Bumblebee, what does David think of me? All right. What did David think of me? He thought that you were attractive, kind, funny, courageous, strong, loyal, a good friend, loving, very creative, unique, humble, intuitive, and well-balanced. Anna, what is Christopher and I's current energy today like? How are we both feeling each other? Are we deserving for each other? Wait a second. What is Christopher and I's current energy today like? How are we both feeling for each other? Are we deserving for each other? I don't understand what that means. Are we deserving for each other? Let me look at the cards and see what the cards. All right, the energy around the situation, I don't know what's gone on, shows either negativity, regret, and arguments. I don't know if you recently had a fight or there was a fight in the recent past or if it hasn't happened yet. But that's what comes up here. And it looks like Somebody may be pulling their energy back and walking away a little bit. Okay, there are definite issues in this relationship as far as one person may be doing a lot of work and the other person doesn't put in enough effort. The other person has a lot of shit going on, like a lot of dramatics here around other people. I think it's him. Like, does he have a problem with an ex that keeps resurfacing? It's like it's like he's juggling like a lot. He's got a lot of pins in the air. And there's like instability around you and him right now. I don't know what exactly is going on. If you've recently had a fight, or you've recently felt hurt by him, or recently felt him pull his energy away. But I think that this relationship, it's got a lot of crap. It's got a lot of extra shit that's causing conflict in your relationship that has to do with other things that doesn't have to do with you and him. And that's going to keep coming up until it gets resolved. So I don't know if it has to do with one specific ex, two different exes, but there's like people involved in this that cause issues. And he doesn't seem like he's very proactive. He seems like he just kind of like lets people push him around. April, is the new love interest AR? How is he? I don't think it's him. He comes up as okay, and he comes up as prepared. He comes up that like things can move forward with him quickly. It doesn't come up that he's the next love interest because the Knight of Cups is in reverse. I mean, it might be the kind of thing like you could get involved with him and things could be moving forward quickly, and then you maybe not feeling him, like not really be into him and kind of be like, I don't know that this is the one for me. But he may be willing for things to move forward. It just you might not be so in love with him. Araceli, is it beneficial for me to leave 66 in exchange for 4? All right, let's see. Is it beneficial for me to leave 66 in exchange for 4? 7, 8, 9, 10. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. You've got 2 aces, 70% chance, and you have the 3 of Cups, which is cause for celebration. I would think it is beneficial. So, will I get the job offer from Mosaic, and when? I'm only getting a 33% chance, which just may mean that it's in the distance. Like it might not be for a while, like sometime this winter. That may be why it takes time. Leslie, can I get Jose Antonio's feelings towards me? He's coming up a little bit disconnected now, but that's going to change. You guys have the Death card here, which means this is growing and changing and evolving. He thinks that you're successful. He appreciates you. Now, this may be coming. He thinks that you're attractive, intelligent, kind, grounded, down to earth, well-balanced, and happy. Cece, general love for the next 2 weeks. Happiness comes out around a relationship that's well-balanced with a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Things change for the better quickly when you leave the past in the past and you walk away from things that no longer serve you. All right, let me go get her. Hang on 1 second. Oh, my goodness. What's the matter, Mama? You crying? Did you have a good nap? Yeah, you want to come inside? Come on. I want to say hello to everyone. Say hello. Don't eat the cards. Look right there. Say hello. Wave. Play with the car. Go ahead, play with the car. Yeah, play with the car. Yeah, you had a good nap. You were out a couple hours. Can't complain. Aroha, what signs will I see when I conceive my firstborn? All right, let's see.
Yellow light, slow down. Fast.
Could be cardinals. Cardinals. Look out for cardinals. Aroha, will the tower moment be the final end of our connection? I don't think so. No, I mean, it could be if you want it to be, but I don't think that it's necessarily the final end. Emily, what should I expect from my Virgo soon? Communication may come in, and you may be seeing this person in the near future. Miss, can you play with the car, please? Communication and seeing each other may come in the near future. That's what I would expect. Here, you want to play with this phone? Go ahead. Put this one over here. Yeah, Zara, you can close them. Thank you. Because this one. Excuse me, you're photobombing the thing. Go over here and play with the car, for the love of God. Here. Julie, Rich's phone rang around 4 p.m. today. He didn't answer it, just stood there reading a text. Afterward, I asked, and he said it was the same guy that texted him. Is he telling the truth? Okay, let's see. What's the matter, baby?
Yellow light, slow down. Red light, stop.
I think he's telling the truth. Yeah, I do think he's telling the truth.
Fire truck.
Roha, no, it's fine. Every time somebody says that, it always reminds me of myself. I say this story all the time. A friend of mine had a kegger years ago, and the guy that I liked came, but he was only there for a few minutes. And all night I kept asking my friend Amy, I was like, you think it was good he came? And she would be like, yes, I think it was good. And I would keep asking, and then I would be like, no, Amy, really, tell me, do you think it was good he came? And like she would be like, yes, I think it was good he came. Every once in a while today, she'll send me an email that'll say, just in case you're wondering, yes, I think it was good that he came. But no, you can ask questions. I don't care. And then there was the time that my other friend was trying to get thrown out of the psychics because she had an appointment on Tuesday, and then she made an appointment for Friday. And the woman was like, you were just here. I'm not giving you another reading. And she's like, no, I have an appointment. I need to talk to you. I mean, I totally get it. Jay, what does Jessica think when she saw my Facebook request? She thought that it was interesting that you reached out to her. She also thought that you weren't interested in her, and she thought that it was interesting that you would send her a Facebook request. Um, yeah, definitely felt like she didn't think that you were into her, or she thought that you were into somebody else more, something like that. She doesn't want to be like a second choice. Stephanie, how will things go if I go to court for X with X for A? Things should go in your favor. Things change for the better for you quickly. I would think that you would get what you want. You have the Fool here, starting a new journey. And it looks like you have choices. If you had to go to court, if it came to that, I think it would go in your favor. Hey, easy there, killer. Bumblebee, what did Scott think about me physically? Thought that you were very attractive. Happiness and the Empress. Love, money, abundance, fertility, and the Sun card. Very attractive. RZ, what actions will Ali take towards me and when he's a Sag? Might not be until the winter. He's going to come forward. Here he is. Somebody from your past returns. Sag. Fire sign. Listen to your intuition. He's going to come forward. He's either going to reach out to you. He's probably going to reach out to you through some sort of a text message first. Get communication happening, and then he may want to see you. And I think it starts sometime this winter. Nina, love for September. If you're not with anyone right now, you have a Cancer coming in who comes in with all 10 cups full. Feels like you got some good luck coming your way and also feeling like well balanced. 6 of Pentacles, reciprocated. Both people are doing equal amounts of work. It looks like things are going well for you in the month of September when it comes to love. Stephanie, how will Alex do with tutoring for extra help in days he isn't going to school? Will it help him?
Be careful.
I think it does help him. Yeah, I mean, I think he gets a lot out of it. I mean, one-on-one with somebody is excellent. It really is.
Be careful.
April, when will I get into a relationship?
Green light. Let's go.
Could be soon, within the next 8 weeks. Or could be before the summer ends. I mean, that's really soon. Before September 21st is possible.
Yellow light. Slow down.
Cece, will he contact me on my birthday next week and will we hang out? I don't think so. And I don't think for your birthday. No, I don't think so. He may not remember. It might not be his kind of a thing to do something like that. Stephanie, how will my parents feel about the truth of me and why he's not together? I'm hesitant to really tell them. Okay, wait. How do my parents feel about the truth of me and X? Okay, and why he is not together? All right, let's see. Your parents feel argumentative. Do they not like him? They feel argumentative. I don't know if they don't like him or if they don't like the fact that the two of you aren't together. 8 of Cups, walking away. They I don't know. They may not like him. They may think that they want him out of your life. 4 of Wands in reverse. They may not be fond of him. I mean, the truth is the truth. You know, like, I always feel like honesty is the best policy, even when it sucks, but they may not be happy. They may not be happy with him. I don't know if they're not crazy about him. They think that he's been a jerk in the past. I mean, a lot of guys have been jerks in the past. Yeah, I don't think or if there's a reason that's like really bad why you're not the two of you are not together, I don't think that they're going to be surprised because I think that they expect it from him. I don't think they think too highly of him. Stephanie's T's feeling about me today is trying to talk. All right, don't screw up the thing. He feels like he's got a long road ahead of him. You know, he really does feel sorry about the whole mess of everything that went on between the two of you. And I think he wishes that he could change it. I wouldn't be surprised with the Knight of Swords if you hear from him outside of work, if he texts you at some point. He does have a lot of regret around this situation. He feels bad about things. He does feel bad about things. I don't think that he wanted things to end like this. Anna, is Christopher choosing to be with me, or is he being faithful? Does he have feelings for someone else? Okay, let's see. Is Christopher being faithful? Okay, the cards indicate listen to your intuition. I'm not convinced that he's being faithful because there are other women around him. I don't know that he has feelings for other women, but it feels like he can be intimidated, or he can be like domineering women tend to get what they want out of him. The problem is that like anybody that's domineering seems to get what they want out of him. I'm not convinced he's being faithful. I got to be honest about that. And it looks like you guys may have an argument. You might find out something that causes an argument. I don't know, though, that he has feelings for anyone else. I think he just kind of gives in. I don't know if he's got somebody else around him that's really pushing him. Because he seems to he doesn't stand his ground. He gives in to people. And he's very easily dominated. I don't know if you think that if that makes sense. Hey, don't touch that. Hey, can you play with the car? Why are you going to play with my stuff? Play with the car. And I also think he sort of comes from the mindset of what nobody knows won't hurt them. So he thinks that like he could be with you, and if somebody else is domineering or tries to get their way, and he gives in, as long as nobody finds out about it, he doesn't think it's a big deal. I don't know. He's a little shady. Stephanie, will things get better for me and Alex? Let's see. Try not to tear the place down. Well, I mean, Avery, you can't walk yet. There's no need to cry. You're all right. Things should get better for the two of you soon. Sorry, that's not. It was the 8 of Wands that showed up, not the 10 of Wands. They should get better quickly. Like overnight, things should change for the better for the two of you. Julie, I have another job interview set up for Friday. How will that one go? Will I get the job? Here, how about this thing? Want to play with this thing? Yeah. Oh! Avery. How will the job interview go? Will I get the job? You know what? I think you do get the job. I think it goes well. You got the Magician. Yep, you may have opportunities when it comes to work. You may be choosing the place that you want to work at, which I think is excellent. Did I finish the super chats? I think I did. No, Anna. Wait a second. There's more here to Anna's. Christopher has me so confused and feeling left out. I don't know. He says he loves me, but I feel that I'm the one putting most effort in, yeah, and the relationship. And I asked him if there's anything that I'm missing, and he needs to let me know, but he says nothing has changed. I don't know. To me, he's a little bit shady, and I don't think he's good at communicating. And I don't think he's good for standing up for himself. I think he's easily dominated by domineering women. If the other women in his life are like, they seem to tell him what to do, he doesn't seem to stand up for himself and say, "Hey, listen, back off. This is where I'm at." He kind of goes along with what everybody says. So, I kind of agree with you. I do think you're putting in all the work. You may want to think about how you feel about it, and if this is worth it for you to move forward or to stay in this situation, because he seems to have a lot of other shit around him, and it seems to be like it's dramatic. Like there's dramatic things around him, or there's like bullshit around him, and he seems to not like he doesn't talk about issues, and he feels like if he doesn't talk about them, like everything is just fine, like it's just everything's okay, but when really there are issues there. And the thing is that I do feel like you put in a lot more work, and you might be feeling like you're the only one that's putting in the effort. And, when that happens, then the relationship winds up going out of balance. Okay, moderators, whenever you're ready, while I wait, I'm going to try to get through some of these other people. But little miss cannot climb up those stairs. Like a little monkey climbing up the staircase. Those are Dylan's stairs. Right? Because Dylan has a hard time getting on the bed. All right, we have one here for Nav. General reading for the next week. Do you see any communication coming my way? Or any communication coming in for next week? What do you see? You got about a 33% chance that there's communication coming in next week. I think next week is going to be kind of slow. You upside down, silly head. Zara, what's going on with Themis and Marilena? Still no move towards me. Okay, what's going on with Themis and Marilena? You're going to hear from him. Look at what you got. Message comes out of the blue. Their relationship is feeling very strained. Very strained, very weak. You're going to hear from him. I mean, I don't trust this guy, but you know what? You're going to hear from him. You're going to get a message of some type. Their relationship is rocky. I don't know. I don't think she trusts him either. Mel, is the Pisces using me for a good time? No, I don't think so. I think the Pisces honestly cares about you. I don't know what else is going on in the situation, but a yes or no question, no, he's not just using you. I think he cares for you as a person and as a relationship. Anyhow, all right, let me go take care of this one here. I will be back on tonight, probably when she goes to bed. I don't know, 10:30, something like that. All right, thank you all. Have a good afternoon. I'll see you guys a little bit later. Bye-bye.